Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're exploring a really captivating story about how love can just sort of pop up in the most unexpected ways. We'll be looking at parts of a narrative called Love Unexpected, the cafe at the end of the street. It's quite a charming story, actually, about two people finding each other against the odds. Our mission really is to unpack the emotional core here, understand how their connection actually worked, and think about the choices they made, those moments of, luck and sheer nerve. Okay, let's get into it. So it kicks off with this classic meet-cute scenario, almost.
Yeah.
Emma, who, funny enough, didn't even like coffee.
Right, that's a key detail.
Yeah. She gets caught in a downpour and ducks into this tiny little cafe. And bam, literally runs straight into James. Hot latte naturally goes everywhere, all over him.
A potential disaster zone.
Totally. But James, instead of, freaking out, he just laughs and says, "Nice aim." Just like that.
And that's fascinating, isn't it? Because that reaction, that lack of confrontation, even the humor in it, it changes everything right from the start. It kind of dissolves the awkwardness. Instead of a mess, you get this instant shared moment. It's a really unique foundation.
It really is so unexpected. And then things develop into this, what the story calls a slow burn. James, it turns out, was a regular there every Thursday.
The consistency factor.
Exactly. And Emma starts showing up on Thursdays too, maybe not even consciously at first. And they just talk about books, about these slightly weird phobias they both had. James apparently hated pigeons.
Uh-huh. And she had a thing about escalators.
That's the one, escalators. And they even talked about dreams they'd kind of given up on, really personal stuff.
If we step back and look at that pattern of just showing up consistently is huge for building trust. It's predictable in a good way. And sharing those quirks, the phobias, that's vulnerability. It's not just small talk. It's like saying, here's a slightly embarrassing piece of me. That deepens connection way more than, just liking the same movies.
Yeah, it builds something real.
Right.
Which makes the next part, the twist, feel pretty abrupt.
Yeah.
After weeks of this routine, James just stops coming. He's gone.
Disappears. Poof.
And Emma waits. Days go by, nearly a week, and then she gets this note. Super brief. It just says something like, "Gone to Lisbon, family emergency, didn't know how to say goodbye," and there's a scribbled address. That's it.
Wow. Okay, that's incredibly vague. And it really throws up a big question, doesn't it? I mean, what does it say about Emma's courage or maybe, impulsive hope that she decides to act on that? Booking a ticket, flying across the world based on a cryptic note and a feeling. It's this huge leap of faith. Is it brave? Is it a bit reckless? It makes you think about trust and, well, audacity.
It's definitely a massive leap, and she takes it. She goes. So the story wraps up with Emma finding him in Lisbon, at a pastelaria, one of those little pastry cafes. He's just sitting there looking out at the ocean.
And his reaction.
So understated, but powerful. He sees her, and according to the narrative, just with